is going on, dudes? How you guys doing? It's TheeRealDuke. I'm coming to you from the 3 Block Challenge world on the InfiniteHeights Minecraft server. We are doing some live streaming of the judging of the 3 Block Challenge #1, part of Season 3 of the build competitions here on InfiniteHeights. I have some special guest commentators with me. First, in no particular order, but my favorite one of the three is drunkslug. What's up, Slug? That's kidding. I don't like any of you, like my mom always says. Slugs, what's up, buddy?
Hey.
We also got Slicks, the Desert Creeper King.
Hey, guy.
What's up, Slicks? We have AyDrin somewhere, foraging, no doubt.
I am more handsome than drunk. Love me.
Ooh. Oh, none of those things are true. So we are about to do the judging, and let me explain to you guys. Really, AyDrin? Did you think I would not notice this?
I like it.
I know you. I imagine you would like it because it looks terrible.
I thought you put that there. I was wondering why that.
Why would I? Why would I put that there?
You're bad, man.
I'm bad. No, I'm fine. You can leave it.
Bad.
I'm putting him up here now.
Oh, that's fine. I'll just revoke your privileges. It's okay. Anyways, let me talk to you guys about how judging works. So when I designed the 3 Block Challenge, I wanted to get people excited about building and doing cool things, and so I believe it is the purpose of this competition. As AyDrin destroys everything good in this world with his poor taste. I think it's the purpose of this competition to promote the most unexpected kinds of builds. So I am going to try and reward that with sweet loot and cool swag and prizes. Now, unfortunately, if the guest commentators and I disagree, I am going to try and do what I think promotes that initial goal, which is to reward those who push the limits most. And yeah, usually we all kind of agree on the same thing, but sometimes we don't, and it's not a democracy because of that, so I don't want anybody to be surprised if maybe we disagree. So let's start talking about what we think wins and what we think wins slightly more. What do you guys think?
Sounds good.
All right.
Works good for me.
Did I miss anything about how judging works?
Yeah, pretty much Slicks will never win.
Pretty much Slicks has no chance of winning. AyDrin continues to destroy good things because he just likes to see beautiful things die. That's fine. I expect nothing less. Jesus, look at... Just try not to write a swear word, please. Anyway.
Too late?
I know he was trying to do that. So, what do you guys think? Jeez, are you making an arch? You can't even make a circle. Anyway, can we focus, please, for just 1 minute, AyDrin? People want to know who won this thing. So, what do you guys think? Honorable mentions. Let's go. Honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions. I think Mythic.
Keep in mind, we've seen a lot of builds, so it's
seen
hard
a lot
to
of
impress
builds.
us.
I'm gonna put one for Mythic. So if we have 0 to 5 entries, there are no honorable mentions. If we have 6 to 10 entries, there's 1 honorable mention. If we have 11 to 15 entries, there are 2 honorable mentions, which is what we have today. Even though the competitors maybe got disqualified or didn't complete their builds, that's still what we calculate for consideration of who gets the honorable mentions. And then if we go 16 to 20, there are 3 honorable mentions plus 1st through 3rd. So yeah, you guys got a lot of prizes.
You guys get lucky, man.
Guys get a good shot. I think judges, you guys will agree with me on this one. We go honorable mention for this awesome abstract build.
Sounds good.
Yes.
Okay. 1st through 3rd.
Starting with 3rd?
Starting with 3rd place.
Not Slicks.
Not Slicks. Ever. Not ever Slicks. I gotta go with Moldern.
No, I'm pretty sure I got 3rd place one time.
I'm pretty sure you've never won anything you've ever tried to do. I'm going to throw these down here and we can talk about them. I'm going to go 2nd place to Kissy. And I'm going to go 1st place to Tropic. How close are we to being in agreeance, dudes?
Well, Tropic did give me that efficiency 5 pick to get her my first place phone.
Also, you guys should know for the purposes of judging that the guest commentators are easily swayed by things like bribes or just asking
anything shiny.
just asking them to vote for you, and they'll do it. They're pretty much spineless,
bucket of water.
just completely
Sandstone.
stacks of sandstone. Now, what do you guys think?
I like wood.
I bet you do.
Yeah, we're talking about the blocks though that you might want for bribes. No, how do you guys feel about the placements? The placements.
I like these placements.
I like the
that's pretty much what I
placements.
got.
Very good.
Feeling it pretty much. What drew you guys to this abstract build?
I think we've had a couple other abstract builds before, and they were always really big and bulky, and I could always place them in one of my books. But this one, however, there's a lot of space, there's a lot to think about, and I can't place this in any of the books I've read.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the mysteriousness behind it.
And you're talking about fantasy books, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
I don't read anything sci-fi.
Yeah, I think I agree, because when we see and have seen many times before, this being our third season, when we see abstract builds, they're usually completely symmetrical. And this one is not symmetrical, and I think that is a very, very strong point. I think that's a very strong point. What do you think, AyDrin?
About the abstract build?
Yeah.
I like builds that make me think. And this build really made my mind go crazy.
Agreed.
What kind of ice cream did you get, Adrian?
My brothers called me fat and said no.
Oh.
So I'm gonna go eat one of his puddings. That'll show him.
That's the truth, dude.
Incredible. I don't doubt that is exactly what's going to happen for a single second. For a single second. So we have Mythic over here, also honorable mention. What did it for you with this, you guys?
The way he used...
Pity.
In some of the other builds,
Plain
they tried
pity.
to use the same block for multiple different things, and it just looked like they got all confused and couldn't figure out how to bring it together. But this clearly looks like he used the same block for one for claws, one for scales, and then one for the underbelly. It's clearly different things. So it looks like he knew exactly what he was doing.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Mythic's a cool dude. He likes to have fun. You
Mythic-
can tell by his builds.
Mythic is definitely a cool dude that likes to have fun. If this was some kind of... I don't know. I mean, I just wish this was a bigger thing. I wish there was more room so we could see more detail into it. The fact that we're not able to conclusively or concretely say this is a menacing, bloodthirsty, flesh-eating, gross, disgusting insectoid type creature or a fluffy bunny with weird little feet and wings is the only thing I think that kept this in my mind from being able to score a little bit higher and get maybe third, second place somewhere in there. Awesome.
Agreed.
Solid build, Mythic. Good job. Congrats, buddy. Third place. I skipped third place. Moldy. What nailed it for me, I'll just throw this out there and then you guys let me know what you think for sure. But what nailed it for me was how active and crazy this composition was, and the mixing of textures. So there's like I talked a little bit before about how we mix up the textures of like the bark and the surface of that with the smoother texture of the leaves, and that was really an awesome thing for me. What kept this from getting maybe third, second place or higher was that it's very, very light on the birch slabs. Just the tops of the cones, and I don't know where. Maybe as a part of a leaf somewhere, we could have used more. But that's pretty much it for me. What do you guys think?
Maybe have the tops of it on the ground.
What?
What was that?
You guys are terrible people.
Someone was shooting arrows.
What
Got
got
it.
it for me was the size of it.
I like how the tree would look like it's going up over here. I like that.
Yeah.
What?
That was
Just
really
eat your
bad.
pudding.
AyDrin is on a sugar high now from just jamming so much food into his mouth. All right.
It's spring, let's go nuts.
He thinks it has a clever name too. I'm gonna translate for him. What else you got, AyDrin?
I like 2 nuts in the middle and a giant stick going through.
Yes. Lime stained clay.
Just gonna go ahead and move on from that. Awesome, Moldy. Well done. Congrats on 3rd place. 2nd place, Kissy. Congrats, Kissy. AyDrin, you're a terrible human being. I want you to know. I feel that.
I get the feeling.
Uh-huh.
No, never mind. I thought you were gonna kill him. That's why you're standing so still.
Nope.
Oh,
Oh,
don't do it.
You're lucky.
no, you were invisible.
Don't do it.
I also have caps lock on. Come on, give us Kissy. What do you guys think?
Oh, okay. Of all her other builds, I have not seen her do crazy designs with a bunch of stairs and half slabs like she's done in this one, and I think that's vastly improved her build. Plus, she's left spacing for the lighting in this middle of the shell, which is incredible as well.
What do you think, AyDrin, before you shoot some more arrows?
I like how the giant globe the giant circle on it just reminds me of like a globe, and I just imagine this is like some cosmos slug trotting through with a giant world on its back.
Cosmos Slug. Like this is some kind of creation story, and the entire universe exists on the back of a giant slug.
There you go.
Sweet.
Mind blown.
New religion created.
Mind blown. Slugs, before you were talking about how you feel like Kissy has been picking up her game.
Oh yeah, but
builds
leaps and
stuff.
bounds.
Yeah.
Leaps and bounds.
Yeah.
Like Slick said too, she's utilizing the blocks not just as color but as shape too.
Yeah. In past builds, Kissy, and not that we're using those past builds to help us judge or form our opinion about this one, it's just something we're noticing. In past builds, Kissy tended to do abstract things, and there seemed to be more focus on her use of color and playing different colors against each other. And in this one, I definitely see her combining her ability to actually make something that she's trying to get us to understand, like a slug snail type thing, and then also use her style and her ability to mix and use different colors and block textures and stuff like that. She's kind of combining those two into one thing, and I think it's very successful. Awesome.
Pressure's on for the next DBC.
It
Kissy.
is indeed, Kissy. Thank you so much. Good build. And congrats on 2nd place. And 1st place, Tropic 002 Green Iguana. I want one. I had an iguana when I was little, and it was a scary thing.
If you aren't first pick, always ban Cassidy and always ban Trop.
What was that? Say that again.
If you aren't first pick, always ban Cassidy and always ban Trop.
Yeah, Tropic is pretty OP. Cassidy needs a little bit of a nerf, a little tweak. But I do like the changes they made on Kazakhs. Very nice.
I have no idea what they're talking about.
They're talking about.
I'm sure they're talking about lollipopping, but anyway.
Lollipopping.
Anyway, so all the awesome stuff you guys are thinking about trying to win a 3 block challenge, all the awesome stuff that she has here. We have an interesting composition. We have a difficulty increase by turning the thing she's making to the side and kind of having compound angles, not just straight on. The block ratio is excellent. It is great use of detail in little touches like the spikes going up the back, in the little waddle down here on the bottom of the iguana, using some blocks for more than one purpose, like the claws here are also the same material as the underbelly, and some of the details of the horns on the head. We have the brown in the wood, which is also some of the scales down the back. You guys, it is an awesome, awesome build from every direction. What do you guys think? Did I miss anything?
I like the fact that he always does dragons, and they're always like breaking out of the ground or and such. While this one is just climbing a tree, very different viewpoint on the scenery.
Different vibe, totally.
Would go great with the acorns.
What's that?
It would go great with the acorn.
Would go great with the acorns. If we could have this green iguana somehow transpose onto those acorns, onto those branches, it'd be perfect.
What are you talking about?
What?
Slicks, put your iguana on my acorns.
Look,
I think that's time for. I think that is it for us. We need to start wrapping this up, Slugs. Slugs, what do you think? Any final thoughts?
Oh, I like the turnout. It's a lot more than I expected.
Yes.
Hopefully the next one gets, we only need one more person.
Yep.
And there would have been another honorable mention.
Right. So the more people we have, AyDrin, you're just. I wish you had more attention in your day-to-day life. We wouldn't have to be your only supply of it. Oh, these people. What did I do to deserve this? Jesus.
God loves you.
Here we go. Problem solved.
No!
I can't see anybody. I am alone here. What do you guys think of the new plot design? Nobody even mentioned it. We got a new plot. Redesigned the plots.
Awesome.
Redesigned the plots.
Like the glass columns, they weren't an eyesore. They weren't in the way, but
they were an eyesore
were.
and they were in the way. They were both of those things exactly.
But like this now is it's beautiful.
I prefer this. I prefer this for sure.
It'd be cool if the ceilings could float, like move up and down a block, like levitating in air, floating up and down.
Making it cool, like woo, 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 woo.
Yeah. That's how I picture it right now. That's how I see them.
Awesome. So, what other build competitions do we have? Apparently, Kissy thinks that the glass got in the way of her building because she's so great. Let's look at her. She gets second place in the thing, and now she's like, "Oh, these all got whatever." So we also have the Pixel Art Challenge coming up soon. There will be an announcement about that on InfiniteHeights.com. It's InfiniteHeightsMC.com. Excuse me. So check that out. That's where all the announcements about these kinds of things are happening. If you are watching us via the live stream. If you're watching us via the live stream, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate it. If you are checking us out on the YouTubes after the fact, this is part 3. You got to make sure you see parts 1 and part 2 so you know what we're talking about here. Otherwise, none of it's going to make sense. Judges, any final thoughts, final comments?
I'm good.
Slicks, you're
Someone
good.
with the PAC. Give us a taste. Give us a taste.
PAC is coming. It's springtime. It's going to be spring themed. That's all I'm going to give you. Get your heads in spring mode. It's springtime in the northern hemisphere. What do you want? It's the hemisphere I live in. AyDrin, final thoughts, questions, comments.
Pudding.
I'm about to go get some pudding.
Just about to get pudding. All right. Well, I think that is it for us here in the 3 Block Challenge world. I want to say thank you so much to my special guests, judges, Slicks, drunkslug, and AyDrin. Thank you guys. I do appreciate you joining me. I hope you guys had a good time. I had a good time judging. I had a good time checking out all of these plots to all of the entrants in this competition. I want to say thank you and congratulations to you guys for an excellent build competition. All of these builds look really great. And from the first 3 Block Challenge 2 seasons ago to now, the increase in skill is dramatic. So thank you and congratulations to all of the dudes that decided to enter. Check out my YouTube channel, please. There are some cool videos, more judging, these judging videos. If you're seeing them on here, you already know. If you're checking us out on the live stream, they're going to be on there also. More Minecraft videos, let's plays, let's builds, the works. There's other games on there that I do also, like Banished, Starbound. Lots of good stuff to come on there. Please do check it out. I truly enjoy doing this. I enjoy making these vids, and I do appreciate every view, every like, every comment, and every sub. So thank you, dudes, so much for checking me out. I do appreciate it. Thank you again for everybody joining us on the live stream and checking us out on the YouTubes. It's TheeRealDuke. I'm out.